In this video I'm going to design this church flyer shape right here now in Photoshop, but before that I hope you are doing great today. Okay guys, if you are old here I welcome you, and if you are new here I welcome you once again. And please, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you never miss an episode when next I'll be dropping a new tutorial just like this. And this form of design you are going to learn how to design it from the text arrangement to the arrangement of the man of God, and with good color composition. Okay guys, let's do this. Okay guys, I'll click on file, I click on new. I'll take the unit of inches, the width of 6 and the height of 3, and I'll take the format of landscape, the resolution at 300, the RGB color mode. Then after that I'll click on create. Okay guys, I will go to file, view, and click on fit on screen. From here I'm going to go to adjustment layer and take gradient. I already have my gradient set, so I'll just click on my gradient from here. Then I'll click OK from here, and I'm going to drag it to the top like this, just like this. Then after that I will click on OK from here, and I will take the pen tool from here, and I'm going to draw an amoeba shape right from here. Not that much, I'll just place it to somewhere here like this. I'm going to hold and draw it like this, and I'll leave this. I'm going to complete it here like this, and I'm going to complete it here again, and I also take it down like this. Just take it down like this. Okay guys, then I'm going to take the move tool for now, and I'm going to take off this stroke here, and I'm going to rasterize this layer from here, and I'm going to go to edit and free transform. This is where I'm going to adjust this shape from here like this. I'm not sure I fit it, then I'll click OK because I'm actually done. This is what I wanted to have, and here it is on the screen. And I'm going to make a duplicate of this shape from here, and I'm going to double click. I'm going to to bring out the layer style. I'm going to go to the color overlay. I'm going to put the color overlay and change the color overlay to white from here, and after that I will click on OK. And after that I will click OK again. Then I'm going to use the arrow key to nudge it. And I will nudge it to the left hand side like this. This is what I want to get on the screen. Okay guys, I'm now going to edit and free transform and edit it just like this, and I'm going to get what I want. Double click it, the second one, go to gradient, and this is my gradient. I have it already, but I will just show the color code. This is my color code from here, and I'll take the left slide here and show you my color code. Then after that I will click OK because I'm done with the essence of the gradient just like this. Okay guys, this is what I want, and I'm going to double click on the gradient. I want the lighter part filled at the top left corner like this, just as I see it on your screen now. Then after that I will click on OK because I am actually done with the essence of it. I'm going to hold shift and group it. Then I'm going to name it background. After that I'm going to unlock this, and I will take it off again. I will delete it because I don't need this one anymore. I've already created my own background. Now I'm going to go to file and place embedded. I'm going to import this man of God right here, and I'm going to scale it like this. Scale it, let it fit the page so that I'll be getting what I want to use for. Then I'll just scale it here like this, then place it to somewhere here. Then after that I'll commit it, give it layer mask, take the soft round brush tool, and make sure that the foreground color is on black. Then after that I will paint all over the man of God to make it feel on the page like this. So I'm going to import the other man of God. So catch you guys when I'm done. Okay guys, I just brought in the man of God. I will hold shift and group all of them. I'm going to double tap it here like this and name it MOG. This is the short form for man of God, and this is like the before and the after. I will click on the drop down here, and I will take the first man of God. I will go to adjustment layer and then take vibrance. I will take off this clipping mask right here, and I'm going to adjust the mask, the vibrance here, or the saturation like this. I will take the second man of God, and I'm going to go to the vibrance again. I'll click on the clipping mask icon, then I'm going to adjust it like this. I'm going to make it look like it's the other one, something like lightning on their face like this. And I'm going to take the other man of God and I'm going to go to vibrance again, and I'm going to click on the clipping mask icon here, and I'll just adjust it, let it be as the other ones. And after that, I will close this guy from here, and I'll click on the drop down to close it, and just like the before and the after, just like this. Okay guys, then I'm going to take the move tool and I'll take the text type tool right from here, and I'm going to go to my notepad. Here is where we're going to copy all our details for this flyer, and I'm going to right click into Photoshop and then paste it right here, and I'm going to select all and I'll go to the color. I'm going to highlight the color to white, just like this, and I'll click on this guy here and I'm going to drag this guy to the top. I'm going to adjust it, then I'm going to go to the characters. This is where I'm going to adjust the way I want this guy to behave on the page, just like this. This is where I want to adjust the text, the way I want it to fit on the page. This is where I'm going to adjust it. Just remember the settings I'm going to set here. Then after that, I'm click on OK, and I'm going to click OK from here. I'll take the move tool and I'm going to drag this text to the top of the page like this, just like this. I'll make sure that it fits on the page like this. I'm going to go back to my notepad, copy the text again, and come back into my Photoshop, take the text type tool. I'll right click here and paste it. This is the 2023, and I'm going to go to the characters here to adjust the text layer, to adjust it. Remember the settings of this text right here. This is what I want. I have it, and I'm going to place it at the bottom middle of the text I created earlier. Now I'll take the rectangle tool here, and I'm going to draw a very tiny rectangle here, just like this. This is the rectangle that I want to draw, not that big, and I'll just draw it right here like this. And I'll click on here to take off this stroke, and I click on the color here, and I'm going to highlight this color over it, just like this. And I'll take the move tool from here, and I'm going to adjust the 2023 and make it. I'll hold Alt and drag to the right hand side like this. Hold Alt and drag to the right hand side like this, making a duplicate of go just like this. And I'm going to make sure I place it not that big so that it will not leave the page open. I'm going to hold Shift and group select all, and I'm going to scale it like this. I will reduce the size a little, hold Shift on my keyboard and reduce the size a little, then I'll commit it right from here, and I'm going to adjust this 2023 through the characters. Remember the settings I'm going to use for the characters right here. I'm just going to use the VA to adjust it, and this is what I want, and here we go. Okay, I'll take the text type tool again, and I'm going to go into my notepad. I will right click and copy the theme here. I'll right click again and then paste it right here into Photoshop. But the font we are going to use is going to need something like capital letter and small letter. So I'll just delete this text right here. I'm going to write it by myself, the theme, just with capital letter and small letter. Then I'll select all, and I'm going to give it a highlight color of this, just like this. After that, I'll click OK, and I'm going to drag this guy here. I'm going to use this point to increase the size of this guy here, and I'm going to take this guy from here, which is the move tool. Then I'm going to select this and lock it so that it will not be moving all around the screen. Then I'm going to take this theme right here and move it to the top like this. Then after that, I'm going to go to the VA. I'm going to go to the characters to adjust it what I want here. Then I'm going to take the rectangle tool again. I'm going to draw a very small rectangle here, not that big and not that wide. So after drawing the rectangle, just like this is what I want, and here you go. Now I'm going to click down here and I'll take off this stroke. I'm going to go to the color, and I'm going to highlight this color here. After that, I'll close this guy from here, and I'm going to take the move tool like this. Take the move tool and give it a layer mask, and I'm going to take the gradient. I'm going to select the gradient I want to use, which is the basic gradient right from here, and I'm going to click on OK, and I'm going to drag it to the right hand side like this. I think you can see what is happening on the screen right now. And I'm going to drag the left hand side like this, just to make it feel like this. And I'm going to drag this side too again. Then after that, I'm going to take the move tool from here, and I'll take the text type tool and I'm going to write the text that I want here on the page, which is the theme itself. And I'm going to change the font to Montserrat regular. I'm going to right click it and paste it inside this here. Then I'm going to commit it right from here, and I'll go back into my characters. Then this is where I'm going to adjust the way I want the characters to behave on the screen. I'm just going to remove the VA and take it from here, take the move to here, and I'm going to hold Control, select the rectangle thumbnail and select the theme itself with the move to still active. Then I'll click here and click here again to make it place right at the middle. I'm going to go to select and then deselect, just like this. Now we'll go to characters. I'm going to reduce the size or the point here, and I'll close this guy from here. And the next thing I'm going to do is to drag it up a little to make a little adjustment of the text, just like this, and just like this you're seeing it, and this is what we've got. Then I'm going to take the text type to again. I will go back into my notepad. I'm going to copy the dates here, and I'm going to right click and paste it back into Photoshop. Then I'll select all. I'm going to highlight this guy, the color of white, just like this, and I'm going to take this guy from here and I will take the characters and I'm going to change it to black, Montserrat black, just like this, and I'm going to turn on the bold. After that let me use Montserrat regular from here, and after that I'm going to close this guy. I'm going to close this guy from here, because after that I will go to edit and free transform, and I am going to adjust this text right over here, just like this. Just make a little adjustment, then I'll commit it here because I am done with it. Then with the text type 2 still active, then I will place it here, and I'll go back into my notepad, copy this text again, come back into Photoshop and then paste it to 2023, and I'm going to place it to somewhere here, just like this. I'll place it somewhere here like this, then I'll commit it. Then I'm going to go to the character, take this guy from here. I'm going to turn off this bold, and I'm going to reduce the text size like this. Okay guys, then I'm going to close this guy from here, and I will take this guy, the rectangle tool, and I'm going to draw a very tiny rectangle here. Just draw a very tiny rectangle here, not that big. Then I will leave it just like this. This is what I want to be on the page, and I will click on the drop down here, take off this stroke, and then click on this color, and I'm going to highlight this guy, the color, and I'm going to take the move tool and I'll adjust it to the top like this. And I'm going to go to edit and free transform, and I'm going to hold Control on my keyboard and I'll drag to the right hand side. Then take the other side again and hold Control on your keyboard, drag it like this, then click OK. And after that I will take the move tool and I'm going to drag it to fit here the way I want it to be, just like this. Okay guys, this is what I want and I have gotten it. And I'll take the text type 2 again. I'll go back into my Photoshop, into my notepad, and I'm going to right click and copy this text right over here. Then come back into Photoshop, then paste it here, and I'm going to select all. I'm going to highlight the color I want to use here, and after that I'm going to commit it right from here, and I'll take the move tool, select the rectangle thumbnail and take the text with the move to selective, just like I did it before, and place it inside it just like this. And I'm going to go into the characters and select it this way. Then I'm going to go to my custom shape. This is the shape I want to use, and I'll just draw the shape, a small arrow here, an arrow shape here, just like this, just very small like this to make it fit on the page. Then I'll take off this stroke right here and go to take my move tool here like this, and this is what I want on the page, and here, and I've gotten it just like this. Okay guys, then I'm going to take the text type 2 again, and I'm going to come into my Photoshop, right click and copy it, come back to Photoshop and then paste it here, and I'm going to select all, and I am going to select the location here. I'm going to highlight the location, this color here. I'm going to pick a color from this guy here, or this color will help, and I'm going to reduce the point just like this. After that, I'll commit it. I'm going to go to characters. This is where I'm going to adjust the way I want the text to behave on my screen, or just like this. And I'm going to select all and take the left alignment just like this. Then I'll close this guy from here, and I'm going to select only the location like this, and I'm going to highlight, give it a highlight color of this guy like just like I did it before. And after that, I'll click on OK. Sorry, I'm going to select all the location and highlight the color I want to use on it just like this. After that, I'll click on OK. Then I'll click on this guy here. Then after that, I'll go to take the move tool and drag to the top like this. After that, I'll take the rectangle tool. I'm going to draw a very this is the rectangle that I want to draw here. Then after drawing the rectangle like this, I'm going to leave it. Then I will come over here and adjust it. I'll take off the stroke and I'm going to highlight the color I want to use. Then after that, I'll close this guy from here, and next I will take the move tool right from here, and I am going to select it. I'll hold shift and select this text like this, select it together, and go to edit and free transform. And after that, then take it up just like this. So I'm going to make adjustment of this text just like this, and I'm going to take the text only, go to characters, and this is where I want to adjust the way the text should behave on the screen so that it will make the work very perfect. Then after that, I'll close this guy from here. Then after, I'll take the move tool. Then I'm going to drag here and make sure that this text fits on screen. I'm going to go to edit and free transform. Then I hold shift. Then I will drag or increase the size to this side just like this. Then I'll commit it right from here. And the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the characters, then adjust the text again to make it feel just like this. Then like after that, I'm close this guy from here, and I'm going to take edit and free transform, and I'm going to adjust it again. I'll commit it right from here and take the move tool, and I'm going to nudge it down using the arrow keys, just nudge it down a little. I'll take the text type tool again, and I'm going to come into my notepad, and I'll come over here, copy this link, this text over here, come back into Photoshop, then I will paste it into here like this. And after that, I'm going to select all. I'm going to highlight the color I want to use, and after that, I'll click on this guy here, and I'm going over to characters and select the font and take off the VA and adjust the way I want the text to behave on screen. Then after that, I'll click on this text under alignment here. Then after that, I'll close this guy from here, and I'll commit it right here. Take the move tool again, and I'll drag to the top, right to the top like this, to make it be in alignment with the other text just like this. Okay guys, this is what you should be getting on your screen by now. Then after that, I'll take the rectangle tool. I'm going to draw a very tiny rectangle here that is not that big, and I'm going to take off this stroke from here, and I'm going to highlight the color to this color like this, close this guy from here, and that's I'll take the move tool. Then I'm going to take the move tool and hold shift and select all the text that I've inserted already and group it. Then I'm going to go to edit and free transform. Then I will just edit it like this. I will scale it like this. I think you can see what I have on the page. So I will commit it right from here, and I'm going to take the rectangle tool again. I'm going to draw a very tiny rectangle here, and not that big. Then after that, I will take off this stroke right from here. I will take it off. I'm going to double click to bring up the layer style. This is the gradient I want to use here. I will just drag to the left right here like this. Just drag something like this, Then after that, I will click on OK. Then I will take the text type tool. Then I'll come back into my notepad, I will copy the text I want to be there, which is the special guest. I'll copy the text, I'll write, like click and paste it into Photoshop like this. I'll take off some parts, then I'm going to commit it right from here, and I'll take the move tool. I'll go to characters and take off the under alignment, then change the font to Montserrat bold. Close this guy from here, take the move tool, and I'm going to drag it here. Sorry, there's some other text, so I'm going to double click it right here. I'm going to take off this host that is here. It was a mistake. Then I'll click OK from here. With the move tool still active, I'm going to drag it here just like this to make it fit inside this place like this. Now I'm going to go to characters. I'm going to select the color I want to use, and I have selected color from my background. Then I'll close this guy. I'll take the text type tool from here, and I'm going to go to inside my notepad, copy this text, come back to Photoshop, then I will right click and paste it here like this, which is the name of the special guest, just like this. And I'm going to adjust it here, and I'm going to drag it to the special guest here. Then after that, I'll commit it right from here. Then I'm going to go take the move tool. Then I'm going to go to characters, go to characters, then adjust this text the way I want it to behave on the screen. Now go to edit and free transform. I'll hold shift on my keyboard. I need to make a little adjustment to the shape like this. Then I'll adjust this text again. We'll go to edit and free transform, then adjust this shape like this. Then after that, I'll click on OK. Then I'll use the arrow keys to nudge down. Then after that, I'll take the move tool. Then I'm going to go to characters again and adjust the name of the man of God that will be our special guest for this program. After that, I will click on this guy here, and then I'm going to take the text type tool again, and I'm going to insert the names of the men of God just like this. And this is where I click into Photoshop and paste it just like this. And so catch you guys when I'm done. Okay guys, I just inserted the names and the name of this our church program, and the name of the man of God here. Then I'm going to bring this church logo right and place it here just like this. I'll commit it, and I'm going to take the ellipse tool, and I'm going to draw a very tiny circle here, and I'll come over here and take off this stroke. Then I'm going to give it a highlight color of white just like this, and I'm going to close this guy from here. Then I'm going to drag it to the top. Then I'm going to hold control or just adjust the text. Then I'll come over here like this, and I'm going to bring in this ruler here, and I'll select the text just like I did before, and I'll go to edit and free transform, and I'm going to drag it down a little to make sure that our text is in alignment with the other text just like this, just as I've seen it on your screen right now. Then after that, I will take off this ruler because I'm done with the essence of it. Now take the text type tool again. I'm going to go to my notepad, or right click and just type in present here, nothing much, or right click here and then copy it, come back to Photoshop, then now paste it right here in Photoshop, and I'm going to commit it right from here, and I'm going to go to characters. This is where I'm going to adjust the way our text should behave on the screen or on our page just like this. And after that, I will take off this guy from here, and this is what we have gotten on the screen. Okay guys, this is how far I have come, and this is what you should be getting on your screen by now. And please guys, in any way if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget and make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, so that when next time we drop in a tutorial, you will get notified. And if you find this video helpful, please kindly let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up just like this. Okay guys, now I'll just be making a little adjustment on the text to make it look so great and so nice. And we are done, guys. Okay, guys, I'm out.